We're just a few blocks south of Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club. All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm looking for a big performance from the milkman, Melky Cabrera. He's hitting over .350 versus right-handed pitching on the season. And today, he has another right-hander on the mound. I don't know what it is or how he picks up the ball so well, but he is sure putting up great numbers against them.
Matt Bush gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, you can only make your first major league start one time, and boy, did he make the most of it. How about he starts his first game and he gets a win? Not a bad way to start your career off. And he's going to try to make it 2 for 2 and try to win this one today.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff, making the routine play and making sure every two is turned.
Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Tim Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Bush is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Melky Cabrera. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Bases are empty, one man out. That one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he takes strike three called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Just underway here in Cleveland. Missed with a breaking ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, this has been an interesting at bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone, and yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rosin bat.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in,
Leading
number
off with the
15.
Tribe,
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 15.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. fellas, these White Sox as they enter play today. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Two and 2.
2 and 2.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is looked at and the count moves full.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
To first, Gonzalez. Runners back. Another look to first. Runner back safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
No,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Willie Mays.
Into the box now, Willie Mays. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. May moves over. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Coming to the plate now, Jake Taylor, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. From the belt, kicks and deals. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, one away. Pitch out, nothing doing. Takes this the other way to right. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Stepping in now, Mitchell Friedman, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back in standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Tomlinson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Indians 1 and the White Sox nothing. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Todd Frazier. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mays racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting fifth, catcher, Giovanni Soto.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
And a fastball just a bit up. Soto playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. One out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Mays is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
That's inside.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Hey. 3-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. In now for Cleveland, number 22.
Leading
These
off
two
for the
have not
Tribe,
faced each other at the
third
major league
baseman,
level.
number 22.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best to cover away.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
1-2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Fouled away. Van Dyke is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from. That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ready with the 1-2. Staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Donnie Larson. Hit in the air to straightaway center. May moves over. 2 down.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Roger Doran.
Striding in for the Indians, Roger Doran. He has no prior history against this pitcher. From the stretch. Nope. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cabrera going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning of the 3rd inning here on the show. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Jacob May. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 is offered at and missed. Ill-advised swing that time.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Still even at 2-2. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Now another 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Carlos Sanchez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. Two out, nobody on. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 1-0. Ready for another chance. Number 15. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Number 15.
First pitch of the at bat. And a neck high fastball that time. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. May is there. 1 out. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Digging in to try it again, Dale Tomlinson. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. Lifted in the air out to center field. May has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 00, Willie Mays.
Riding in once again, Willie Mays. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And the White Sox have their first hit of the game.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Don't want to forget about it. Here's Melky Cabrera. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch coming now to Cabrera. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. That misses. So a single and a walk. And it's first and second with nobody out.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation, you only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Anderson on second, Cabrera at first with no outs. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one on to first, and they turn the double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They still trail 1-0. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jake Taylor. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Jake Taylor.
Now here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The count now at 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his left, makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
So with 1 away, let's
hitter,
punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitchell Friedman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a slider taken for a ball. One out, nobody on. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box now, number 22. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One run, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And 0 now. The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1. To first, Gonzalez, and he's back easily. The 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Van Dyke. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. send him packing for the second time. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have the range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Donnie Larson, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. One strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Standing in now, Roger Doran, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now.
Leading off for the White Sox, catcher, Giovanni Soto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
That's a ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Popped him up. Taylor moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, Designated hitter.
A look at our line
Tyler
score here through the first
Saladino.
4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Tyler Saladino. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Avisail Garcia. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 3 and the White Sox nothing. In now, Roger Doran.
Leading off for the Tribe, third baseman, Roger Doran.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, number 15.
So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, number 15. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Ready once again, Dale Tomlinson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. So 1-1. It's taken down and in for a ball.
Count 2-1.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
2 out, nobody on. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. May is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3. But they lead it 3-0. Up next for Chicago, Jacob May will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Mays waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
Ready now for the White Sox, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. On its way is pitch number 75. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right?
7.
You have to protect for the
Shortstop,
fastball. You have to
Tim
look for the soft
Anderson.
stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Left fielder, number
Everybody's
54,
different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Here's Melky Cabrera batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on for him.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Anderson at second. Cabrera on at first with 2 down. Heading out towards shallow right. Tomlinson has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. White Sox strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 22.
Digging in once again, Willie
Leading
Mays
off with a try.
will lead it off as we start the
Center
home
fielder,
6th.
Willie Mays.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jake Taylor. Comes the first pitch, and a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it. It just bounces up to the plate, and some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Too high, and it's 3-0. Mitchell Friedman is on deck. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. The 3-1 is taken for strike 2. No one out with a runner at second. The next 3-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box, Mitchell Friedman, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Next 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this one's in the dirt. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Ready for another shot now, Lee Van Dyke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One 1-0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. 7th inning coming up. The Indians on top, 4-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Van Dyke going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Larson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
skied into straightaway right. Larson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago, number 66, Michael Enoch.
Riding in once again,
Leading off with a try.
Larson. He drove home
Second
2 with a
baseman,
single in his last plate appearance.
Larson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the
Now
bat,
batting.
trying to protect
Third
before the
baseman,
ball even left the pitcher's
Roger
hand. That pitch
Doran.
wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Roger Doran. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2. Missed with a slider.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Another full count offering on its way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about
Now
that
batting,
3-2 pitch.
number
All you want to do with that
15.
count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 15. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On, he pops it up. Frazier in foul ground, and this will land foul. Still only one out in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Cabrera's after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Willie Mays.
Ready once again, Willie Mays. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he misses with it, 1-1. So 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Ready for another chance? Avisail Garcia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Just missed with a breaking ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Mays is there. 1 out.
Up next for Chicago.
These fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Up next for Chicago, Jacob May, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Looped out towards short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher to make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Tapped down the line. Going to be a tough play. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Jake
Leading off
Taylor.
for the Tribe, catcher, Jake Taylor.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Garcia, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Mitchell Friedman, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Taylor stands at second with no outs. in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Number 22 waits on deck. Here it is on 3-0. 3-0 fastball's in for a strike. And this is knocked down on the mound.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Lead-off double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0 on the way is taken, strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 2-1 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Striding in for the Indians, Lee Van Dyke. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
The 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ready for another shot now, Donnie Larson. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases loaded here, nobody out. grounded down the third baseline. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second, make it 9-0.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Into the box, Roger Doran, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. 3 runs already home here. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Stepping in now, number 15. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Van Dyke over at second. Larson at first. 1 gone. And Soto can't hang on as it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it scored a wild pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Good take right there. He's given him a great battle with guys in scoring position. We'll see who's going to win this duel.
The 2-2. Drilled to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 10-0 score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Tommy Kahnle enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Standing in now, Dale Tomlinson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Kahnle, a 27-year-old. He was a supplemental round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
But the runner's back easily. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Willie Mays will be the 9th man to bat in the inning, barring a double play, waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
In now for Cleveland, Willie Mays. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Up around the face. Jake Taylor looks like he'll get a second shot here in the inning. He waits on deck. The 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Coming to the plate again, Jake Taylor, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Cabrera is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 9th inning coming up. Cleveland's out in front, 11-0. Here's Melky Cabrera. Last time through was a base hit.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Started that swing a bit too early. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Count remains 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
The batter, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Cleveland put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Matt Bush takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely.